Hi, Gemini. We see that you're leaving a situation. Um, you're going to start building something new, connect with your higher self, find yourself again. However, you do need to take a look at your thinking and your intentions before you go into this new thing. Hi, this is Sonia here to do a free tarot reading. Keep in mind that our external reality is a reflection of our internal, mostly subconscious vibration. Tarot can help us recognize these patterns and consciously create our experiences of reality. To get a personal reading or donate to the channel, check out the information below. As always, thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, and enjoy. Hello, this message is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, or Rising. You could also be a cross watcher, and this message could be for you, or you could have been drawn to it, and it could be affecting another part of your chart. Also remember the energies can go both ways, so it could be a message about someone you're dealing with or a message about you. So let's start with you got two messages from the Yogic Path Oracle. So I'm going to take a look at those first. The first one is Saraswati, but you got Saraswati reversed. And that says, this is the goddess of creativity, intuition, and insight. It says, perhaps you are feeling creatively blocked, which just means you have forgotten who you truly are. You're divine in nature, in one endless creativity. There's no shortage of ideas. Like a river, you just have to tap back into the infinite stream of inspiration. What were the creative activities you loved as a child? Bring them back into your daily life. Dance, doodle, sing, paint, play an instrument, and write. Use your body and silence your inner monologue. Allow yourself to surrender to the greater flow that is the universe in motion. Remember that you are already a creative being. The one thing that's blocking you is your mind. All right. And then you got Samadhi. And I'm going to show you this card because this color is really popping out in this reading. This bluish purplish color. And you'll see why. Like, there's several cards with this on it. I'm just noticing it in a lot of these cards down here. I'm just going to show them to you. See? I'm thinking of like the heart chakra and the crown chakra when I'm looking at these colors. So I just had to, let that sink in, I guess. But anyway, Samadhi, okay? This is the 8 stages of yoga, advanced state of meditation and absorption in the self. Have you noticed signs of spiritual progress? Your daily practice has brought you to a place of stillness, and it is where you experience Samadhi, the joining of all aspects of your being, physical, spiritual, mental, and emotional. Samadhi is the deepest level of awareness when you experience supreme bliss, consciousness, and enlightenment. Your human consciousness has become one with the cosmic consciousness, and your soul has realized that it is far more than the mind and body. Celebrate the reunion of soul and spirit, for you are a microcosm of the macrocosm. Okay, so it looks like in this reading you are going from a place of feeling this creatively blocked, like a part of you is missing, or something's just not, just like this blah feeling. Sorry, I'm like looking at these weird things going on here. And then samadhi. Okay. So let's take a look. Okay, so I pulled some runes for you. The first one you got is word, which is like about wisdom and creativity. Okay. And then this one is birch, which is like fertility, feminism, pregnancy, childbirth. And then this one is ride, movement, like undertaking, removal. So what I'm getting is that, okay, so for some of you, I'm getting that like you could be getting pregnant. Also, it could indicate a miscarriage, but not necessarily. It could be a pregnancy and then something moves in your life. So like you could be moving, or it creates the need to move. Like maybe you need a bigger home or a bigger apartment or something like that. But also this indicates like it doesn't have to be a pregnancy. This could be a project. So there could be like, say for instance, it's like you get back, you reconnect with yourself, your soul, and you start some kind of creative project or creative thing you're doing, or something like that. But then there's like this sudden movement or change that takes place afterwards. And yeah, I'm seeing it like you might have to learn how to maneuver. It's like learning how having to deal with additional things, and having to like learn how to maneuver around it. Okay, so let me show you the animal spirit cards. Okay, we've got the raccoon reversed, the bee reversed, and the tarantula. So the raccoon reversed is like the starving artist card, okay? The bee is like annoyed and overworked. So you could be literally like an artist starving, trying to make ends meet, maybe working a job that you don't want to, but unable to sustain yourself with your creativity, okay? But this, the tarantula, represents like a major crossroads. So it's like choosing between following your like creative path, or and what your soul is calling you to do, or choosing the road of like just doing the day-to-day thing, like working and feeling stuck, stagnated, not being happy. But I am seeing that like this crossroads, what I'm thinking is that okay, so there's like something that's going to come in, and you're going to have to make a change or move to do the thing that you want to do, that like your soul feels like it's calling you to do. You're going to have to make some kind of change or do some kind of move. And so that might be why it's a hard decision for you. You've got this flying card with the Ten of Cups reversed. And with the Ten of Cups reversed, that can indicate having to leave some family behind, or moving, or again, I could see that as like it could be like a miscarriage in that situation. But flying is being able to see like the higher perspective. Like, yeah, there's like some type of decision you have to make, and I'm going to read that message for flying to you. Let me see what the Ten of Cups reversed is real quick, though. I'm going to clarify with this Chicholi. King of Swords. Okay, this is like being very, like using logic, knowing what you want, clarity, and making a decision. Like, you know what you want, like coming to clarity. Also, that's air energy, and you're an energy, air sign. Ugh. Okay. And there's 2 cards that fell down below. We've got the Devil reversed and the Fool. And the Devil being reversed, what I'm seeing is that the Devil is something that binds you. So that energy that makes you feel stuck, like if you're stuck in a job or stuck in a living situation or stuck in a relationship, this is like you deciding that you're leaving this like family life, whatever kind of family represents to you, home life, something that gave you joy, that felt like family. And it doesn't mean that like necessarily there's a breakup or something like that, but like leaving it, and like you're taking some kind of leap of faith, like you're trusting that this decision to follow this path on something that you want to do is going to lead you where you want to go. But let me read that message to you real quick. Let's see. Okay. And it's because you've got this higher perspective in that flying card. It says, if you were a bird flying high in the air, what would you see? When you soar above life's challenges and opportunities, a new perspective becomes available. Today you have invisible wings that allow you to swiftly bring your circumstances into alignment with your highest purpose. This is a sign that your waiting is over, that all your hard work has paid off, and that things you hope for are no longer beyond your scope. You have the ability to reach the stars and find one with your name on it. Spread your wings and soar. The angels are waiting for you. And you're coming out of this rock bottom, okay? This is like, okay, almost feeling like even if it could get worse, almost feeling like it couldn't get worse. And so you're like, where do I want to put my energy? I'm not going to put my energy into things that are not resonating with my soul anymore. I'm going to put it where I want to put it. Let me see what else I can get for the Seven of Pentacles. Oh, I hate it when they fall on the floor because then I don't know necessarily which way they're supposed to be. So I'm actually going to put these ones back in. Okay. Let's see what we got. What is the Seven of Pentacles here for Gemini? Okay, we got the Four Cups, and the High Priestess. So you could also be dealing with a Pisces with that card, but the Four Cups, what I'm seeing is it's like you're looking at your old situation. It could be a job, family, like I said, and you're like, I don't want this. I don't want to put any more energy into this. And with the High Priestess, you're listening to your intuition, is what I'm seeing right there. And the next card is Sad Embrace and Three of Swords reversed. So the Three of Swords reversed indicates like a healing of your heart. So what I'm seeing is that like you were in a situation that was not bringing you joy, was not bringing you happiness. But there's something about that sad embrace. Let me read that one to you too. It could be that you're coming together with someone, like you could be moving in with someone or to someone or something like that. It says, let me see. You may be entering into a period of where loss is a theme. Perhaps you have been letting go, having to let go of a long cherished dream. If so, take heart, for this ending may have been for the highest good. A better and more powerful dream will be realized in your life if you can accept the loss. Relationships based on faulty foundations are meant to end at this time. Disappointment is a form of perception. If your expectations weren't met, a sense of loss arises, along with sadness and grief. Express these emotions. Tears are like healing rain that can restore life to be parched in inner landscape. Growth is always assured. Whatever the loss, however great it is, let go and experience your feelings so that you can soon see the beauty that lies ahead. Okay, so yeah, that's just talking about that, what you're leaving behind. Because I am seeing some kind of ending of something, but it wasn't making you happy. Whatever it was, even if it wasn't making you happy, though, it still hurts to leave something that you've been in for so long that's making you comfortable. With the Three of Wands, that's taking a new path. Also, the Ace of Pentacles is on the bottom. That indicates like a new start that's stable. Let me see if I can get anything else. Why on the floor? These keep flying on the floor. Two of Cups. Let me put it back in because I don't know if it was reversed or upright, but Two of Cups. Yeah, it could indicate that there was a breakup. Someone could have lied. These are both. You got the Seven of Swords and the Ace of Swords reversed. Both indicate lies. But these are also like lies you've been telling yourself. Like you might have been staying in a situation thinking you could make it work, make it happy, and it wasn't. And so like I see someone leaving with that Seven of Swords. It could be that someone left you, or you could have gotten like fired from a job. But I'm showing with all these cards that it's for your higher good, even if it hurts right now. Three cards popped out just now. We've got the Page of Wands, the Queen of Wands reversed, and the Moon. So the Page of Wands is wanting to do something passionate, okay? The Queen of Wands, you could be dealing with a Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, but with it reversed, it's like you're feeling unattractive, like things are not going your way, you don't get what you want, you might be being a little bit manipulative, because you feel like you're not getting what you want in your life. With the Moon there's something hidden there with the Moon. It could also, again, you could be dealing with a Pisces or a Cancer. Knight of Swords. That's like something coming in quick, you going away quick, or something coming in quick. And the Sun is at the bottom. So that's like light on a situation. Some kind of light. Oh, this is awesome, actually. Let me show you. The next card you got is New Beginnings. And we've got the Eight of Pentacles, which is working on something. Or work, or like a new job. So like if you got fired from a job or quit a job, you're getting a new job. And And this could also be working on something, like I said, that you're passionate about. Hold on, let me shuffle over the table so that the cards don't fly on the floor. Okay. Okay, so we've got, this is Justice reversed. 9 of Wands, that's putting up boundaries. Okay, so you had to put up boundaries, some kind of boundaries, and like maybe you lost something in the process and you felt like it wasn't fair. We got the Ace of Pentacles though, again. 5 of Swords is reversed, so it's like, even though it's going to bring you a lot of peace. Yeah, we got the 3 of Pentacles out. So that's like building something new, and then the 2 of Cups is on the bottom. There could be, what I'm seeing is that, like, if this is a job, it's like you're leaving one job that was not satisfying, but still maybe you liked people you work with, or you were there for a long time. And this is starting something new. So like building a new foundation. The 2 of Cups, though, is a reconnection with your soul, with your higher self. So it could be that if it's a relationship, like you're leaving one relationship and you're finding a new soulmate, or it could be a friendship, you're leaving one friendship behind, finding a new friendship, someone who sees eye to eye with you on a soul level. But it's reconnecting with your higher self. So you're being true to yourself. Like if they had like policies or something that you didn't like at your job, or it's something that didn't set right with your soul. What is the 3 of Pentacles? The 10 of Wands. The 10 of Wands is like heavy burdens, but it's the ending of heavy burdens. It's like the very end. Because you can see, I don't know if you can see, but in this card, there's this little tiny girl here, okay? And she's walking away from this. All of that behind her. It might be that something that you worked really hard to build on too, that you're having to leave. Okay, so the last 2 cards I got, we've got Purity and then the Ace of Pentacles reversed. And I'm going to read the Purity message, and I want to clarify this Ace of Pentacles, because the Ace of Pentacles is like taking on too many responsibilities, or not having it like organized, not having the foundation organized, needing to organize the foundation. Purity talks about having to make sure that your intentions with what you're doing are pure. And so that might be what you need to reset. And Sagittarius got that card too. No matter what has happened in the past, everything can be fresh and new again. The purity of your soul is shining through everything that you encounter. You are entering into a period of grace. Simply open your heart and know that the best is yet to be. The past does not need to equal the future. Your future can be shimmering, sparkling, and bright. Old limiting patterns are dropping away. Recurring challenges are pleasing. This is a time of redemption, forgiveness, and holy healing. So what I'm seeing is I believe this Ace of Pentacles is reversed, because it's like you're leaving one situation to start a new situation in something that you think you're going to be much happier in. However, if you go into it expecting the same as you got before, it's not going to be that good. And clarifying the Ace of Pentacles, I got the 4 of Pentacles. And you can see in this card how the world is like reversed. It's mirroring each other. And this is about like in this deck, it's almost like needing to look at the world in a different way. Okay? So like needing to look at what you're building in a different way than what you had in the past. Let's see what else comes out. There was too many cards here. I got too many. But just from looking at these cards, it looks like you're needing to like know what you want. Like be clear. Be clear with your intentions. Know what you want so that you can have this victory. The Six of Wands again is reversed, and that would indicate like not having the success you were looking for. But again, it's because you need to reset your intentions and let go of that old pattern thinking. The Sun is on the bottom of the deck, and that's like the happiest card in the deck. And it's like what I'm seeing here is that like you're seeing that that's how you've been thinking. You're trying to build something, build some new thing, but don't build it on your expectations of the past. Let me see if I can get, if there's anything else that wants to come out. But I mean, that's basically the main message, is that, you know, there's something that you're leaving behind that you need to cut out. And the Sun just came out with the Five of Swords reversed. That's ending like mental conflict. So like, yeah, there's something that you need to look at within yourself, the way you think, so that you can build this new thing that you want to do with basically with a pure heart, so that the outcome is different than what you experienced in the past. So that is what I got for you, Gemini. I'm going to leave it right there. And if you like this reading, like, subscribe. Also, I do personal readings. The information's down below. And I will see you next time. Thanks.